Yeah, well, temperatures already in the mid-20s, and as you say, expected to rise.
As we enter the third heat wave of the year.
It's around 10 to 12 degrees hotter than normal.
What many consider to be the hottest weekend of the year.
We've got 3 old bikes. My ZX7R, MV Augusta F4, and a CBR 600. We're down at the Old Motorcycle Stores Café on the way to Wales, so we're going to do a weekender on these old bikes. And the difference between taking new bikes and old bikes on a weekender is this kind of stuff. You never know what you're going to get, you know. The reliability is not always there with them, but it makes it way more of an adventure. So at the moment we've got Chris having hot start issues with the CBR 600F. Stay tuned and let's see if we can make it to Barmouth. The Old Stores Motorbike Café was our first stop on the trip from Manchester. It's situated on the A5104, just 16 miles from Chester. It's a really quirky motorbike cafe that I had to visit. Funnily enough, whilst we were there, we bumped into Biking Critter and DK Out and About, who were just passing at the time. After a bite to eat and a drink, it was time to go outside and see if we could get Chris's CBR 600 running. So this is Kev, who I've known for a very, very long time, ever since I was in uni. What bike are you on?
MV Augusta F4.
And we've ridden from Manchester, obviously, all the way here. How have you found it so far?
Hot and a little uncomfortable, but not too bad.
Yeah, we've literally got no summer kit. I'm in full leathers, which is a decision I'm regretting. But you know, when you wait all year for weather like this, and you have leathers for weather like this, and then you don't wear them, it seems like a shame. So I'm just gonna sweat it out. And then we've got Chris.
An annoyed Chris.
So what bike have you got and what's the problem?
Japanese piece of Honda CBR 600F, and it will not prime the pump when it's hot. You have to stand here, wait for it to cool.
I'm gonna wait for it to cool. No problem. No problem at all. Right, next stop is Betsw-Y-Coed. Once we get the CBR 600 running.
Yeah? Wish you were a little bit taller? You wish you were a baller? If I had a girl in a bed, I would baller or something. Oh. Is he catching us up? No.
Unfortunately, mocking Kev about his height was something I'd quickly come to regret.
My legs stretch.
The Old Stores Motorbike Café car park has a slight slope to it, and with the exhaustion and the heat of the day, Kev lost his footing and unfortunately dropped his bike. Fortunately though, the only thing that was dented was his pride. But all bikers know, everybody drops a bike at some point or another.
How's me sack looking? Is it straight?
It's going to the right now, but it's a bit straighter than it was.
Oh good. Well that's better. 0.7 miles, right there. The problem is my Satnav's not centred, so I can't see where it is. What's the chance of me getting my glove back off, pressing centre and back on again before we go?
Still on stop.
Recenter.
Still on stop. Still on stop.
Hey?
Still on stop.
Still on stop?
Yeah. Oh, do you have your 360 going?
Yeah.
Catch my mitt hat?
I don't know, because I was riding away, so it's whether it could see behind me. It might get the aftermath more than the actual think. I guess we were supposed to go up that other road. Oh, watch the gravel Kevlar. Ah, that must be up there. That's Horseshoe, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Is this it? Is this Horseshoe, do you reckon, up here?
Yeah, maybe.
It said Horseshoe Pass back there, didn't it?
Yeah, cattle grid.
Cattle grid. But you're up in the wilds under the cattle grid. Yeah, it's Horseshoe Pass. That's what it says.
Pondarosa.
There's the Pondarosa Cafe. We've made it to the Pondarosa.
Hopefully I can park up without falling over.
Yeah, just watch your footing and don't let the heat get to you, because that's the thing, innit?
Yeah.
The heat gets to you and then you're like, oh, need to... Right, so this is the waypoint, so we'll pull in here. Nice easy one to pull in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is a photo op.
Yeah, I do. The damage.
Oh, it's alright.
Is the tank alright? Is that...
Yeah, I think that's just rubber. That'll polish.
At least we know he's going straight to Betsw-Y-Coed. He should be there before us. And he's going to that Shell garage. The Horseshoe Pass was another route that had to be ticked off along the way. Unfortunately, the Pondarosa Cafe was shut, but we didn't have much time to stop anyway. Chris had gone direct to our next fuel stop at Betws-Y-Coed because of his hot bike start issues, and we had to catch him up. Having done the Horseshoe Pass, I couldn't help but think that it had gone the same way as the Cat and Fiddle, in that it probably once was a good biking road. But now with a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit and gravel on some of the bends, it was bettered by some of the more anonymous roads that surrounded it. I planned the route through Wales using Google Maps, which was great other than having to tell the navigation to continue after each waypoint. The quad lock mount on my fairing bracket made it extremely convenient though. Combined with my Givey tank bag full of cameras and spare batteries, the whole setup was ideal for a little moto vlog trip.
You don't want to see how warm I am.
No, I'm sweating my knackers off.
Yeah, but look at this.
Is it? You can see beads of sweat on my head.
Mine's less beads,
So,
more just a river.
Update. We're running late because of Chris's bike. What did we end up doing? We ended up we'd done the Horseshoe, but when we dropped off the Horseshoe onto the A5, was it A5?
Yeah.
A5. We've just had to do the A5 the whole way because we're running a bit late for booking into accommodation in Barmouth. So we made it to Betsw-Y-Coed. Chris came here on his bike. He actually got ahead of us, and he's had to basically fill it up and fire it up straight away. Kinda. Because if he stops it for too long, it overheats and then it won't restart. So we actually passed him. He was going out of Betsw-Y-Coed as we were coming in. We phoned him, and he's basically, because he's got it going again, he's just Satnav straight to where are we going again? Barmouth. So he's going straight to Barmouth, which gives us time now. Me and Kev can do the original route, which now goes up over near Snowdon, which hopefully is a little bit cooler, because at the moment it's like boiling a bag at the moment. I'm literally sweating so much. But if it was raining, I would complain more.
Yeah, at least we can enjoy the roads.
Marquez learnt to ride in this kind of heat, so it's good for your tyres, it makes them sticky. That's what I'm saying. We've not seen many police, which is weird. Everyone warned you about the police. We've seen one police car and it was going the other way. A few caravans though.
But not too bad. Pretty good riding, really.
That A5 is actually,
It is actually really
a good road. So.
The road surface is very.
Oh, the other problem we had. So if I get up, I got stuff all over my back because of that thing. So the other problem we've had is Kev's MV Augusta. It's that hot, it's boiling the fuel pretty much. So when we were trying to fill it up, the filler neck was kicking out constantly as if it was full. So we've literally had to trickle fuel in. But, you know, from Oakmere to here, the 2 bikes and that bottle of water is 24 quid. So it's not bad. A few miles, we've done 80 miles. So yeah, ZX7's hanging in, doing well so far. Let's have a look at the ZX7. Look at that beast. Right, so next section is over near Snowdon. We'll see you on the other side. Through the gap. I told you the side there. Betws-Y-Coed dates back to the early 6th century, but it grew in popularity during the medieval period due to its lead mining industry. In more recent times, it has become a popular biker's refuge due to it being surrounded by some phenomenal roads. Heading out of Betsw-Y-Coed, we carried on along the A5 and then turned off onto the A4086, which led to some of the most spectacular views of the whole trip. The roads weren't bad either. We pulled into the Lookout car park on the A498 where you can get an amazing view of Snowdon, before heading down the Nant Gwynant Valley to the beautiful Beddgelert Village. happened, Kevin? That water was for drinking.
A warm cup of tea.
That last section of road was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'd never say that again, right, if I tried. Bikes have been good. We've had a couple of clear run sections as well, and some back roads which were really quick and clear. We just had to stop then because we're getting like a headache from the heat. We got half an hour to go till we get to our accommodation for tonight, and then I think we're going skinny dipping because it's the only thing that's going to cool us down after today's ride. I don't know which is hotter, me or the bike.
At this point, it wasn't just us and the bikes that were struggling with the heat. The camera also seemed to have had enough and kept shutting down on our final run into Barmouth. So yesterday didn't quite go to plan.
Nope.
We knew we were going to have some issues with Chris because it's the pump priming that the bike seems to intermittently not do, but something related to the heat of it as well. So we ended up, like I said, I think at Betws-Y-Coed, Chris ended up filling up and basically heading straight for here to book into the accommodation because we had to be here by 6. Me and Kev were, well, he needed breaks because
MVs aren't comfortable.
MVs aren't comfortable, and it was hot. Like, it was stupidly hot. Your bike got up to 112 degrees.
Yeah, with the thermostat flashing at me.
Fortunately, the ZX7s are good on temperature. It only ever got just above half on the temperature gauge.
That's because they've got a tiny engine and a big baggy fairing.
And a big radiator. A proper radiator. And a baggy
Hey, my
fairing.
radiators are fine. It's the fact that no air gets to them that's the problem.
So yeah, mine was alright, but again, the riding position was a bit tight. Wearing full leathers. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have worn full leathers. But I haven't got any mesh kit, so really, ideally it would have been mesh kit and take it steady and whatever. That's where we're up to. So Chris managed to get here. Me and Kev riding in. It was getting stupidly hot. And we were, by the time we got 10 minutes from here, we were both suffering with like heat headaches, like almost like a heat stroke. And it pretty much took all night to shift that. For when it got a bit cooler in the evening, we'd had a few drinks.
Got a few beers, yeah.
You kind of lost the headache a bit, and it was all right. And we slept all right. This place is brilliant.
Yeah, the
for
campsite's
bikers.
lovely. The bikes were still here when we got back, and still here this morning, which is always a good thing.
Yeah. What else? So this morning, Chris has gone to his bike this morning, turned it on to see if it primes, and if it was cool, it should have primed because that's what we thought was kind of happening, but it didn't want to prime. So we managed to get it to prime. He started it and he was just like, look, I'm going to head home. It'll still be good road for him, but he's going to do the quickest route. He's going to fill up
One fill up
and just try and get back as quick as possible. Me and Kev are going to take our time a little bit more, only in that we can have breaks. We can stop, fill up, you know. I don't think I could have done it non-stop anyway.
No.
But that...
not without just, like, straight line in it.
Yeah. And the CBR 600F is a lot more comfy.
Yes.
It
feels like a sports tourer to me when I get on it.
Are the clip-ons above the...
Yes.
Above the
yoke.
That's the difference in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, now he's gone. Hopefully he gets back all right. We've packed the bikes. Just need to chuck leathers on. It's already getting hot.
It is getting hot, yeah.
But we're going to head up back past Bala Lake now. And we were going to go and do the Mach Loop. I think we're just going to go up past Bala Lake and head back. So Kev dropped his bike at Old Stores Café, which at the bottom of the car park's on a slope anyway.
Yeah.
It kind of dips again, and that bike's quite tall for your leg.
My legs are short, quite short.
So you're tiptoeing. So all it takes is for your foot to go into a bit of a dip. The weight starts to go, and like anything, you just do, and then it's over.
Yeah, by the time my foot went down, it was already going.
But yeah, it's not done anything. It's put a tiny mark on the fairing, which will tidy up.
Yeah.
And then loading up my bike this morning, it's on a downhill. I thought it was in gear. So as I'm putting a bungee on, it started to roll forward and we kind of, it started to go off the stand. So we laid it, but fortunately, I've got some hefty big R&G bobbins. So it literally lies on them and then you pick it up and it's good to go.
Whereas I keep buying bikes that are too pretty for me want to drill the fairings and put bobbins on them. But then they're all too tall for me.
I love the bobbins. They've been good to me. Crash bobbins.
They've saved my Hornet a few times.
Well, there you go. Yeah. And you always think, well, I'm not going to drop this one. I'm not going to crash this one.
No, but it happens.
But it happens.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us.
But again, like we were saying as well, though, people would get an MV Agusta like that and stick it in the dining room and never ride it, and it'll be immaculate. You know, to get marks on your bike, doing a trip, you're using it, aren't you? And although it's not perfect, all those little marks and little things are like mementos of trips you've done or rides you've done, who you were with.
Yeah.
Should we get the leathers on and get going?
Yes, absolutely.
So it's now, what is it? We're on about 9:45. And we set off from ours about this time, from my house anyway. But there was a bit of faffing. We spent close to an hour and a bit at Old Stores, so plus we avoided motorways on the way down in case we had issues, where I think if we get up to Chester and the bikes are running fine, we'll just jump on the motorway and beast it back. So, right, let's go. Clutch is broken. We've got a very big hill to get out of here, and then we turn right at the top. Well, in Wales, it's probably 20 miles an hour. As we left Barmouth and rode down the A496, we were treated to some stunning views across the Afran Mordac estuary. Penmaenpool toll bridge is a Grade 2 listed structure that dates back to 1879. It links the A496 to the A493 and it costs just £1 for motorcycles to cross. Seeing as we were in the area, we thought we might as well cross it. Hello, how's it going? We had already done another 28 miles by the time we arrived at Bala Lake, so we decided to stop, get an ice cream and admire some of the other motorcycles that were there. Bala Lake is one of Wales's most popular motorcycle destinations, and as always we ended up chatting with a few other friendly bikers before we hit the road again. Are you ready?
I am, yeah.
You got your side stand up this time?
Yeah.
We've got some twisties coming up, La. Some twisties coming. Just twisty, oh, it's fast. That's where the Satnav does help on a road you don't know.
It does, yeah.
As well as it being a distraction, you know when there's a See, this is
really
fast again.
tight. This is more like it. Going round.
Yeah, I didn't even break 60 mile an hour going past then. Still just doing 60. Those average speed cameras still aren't on us.
Good work, Phil, good work. Nice ride. Smooth.
I just had a bee hit my base layer. Sprays coming up. And we got a 40 limit anyway.
Oh, some more of that, please.
There should be, in theory, on this route, some really good, like, almost switchbacks in a couple of places.
Right. I mean, to be fair, if I was him, I wouldn't have come. A bit of test Friday night and gone, no, still not working. I'm not going all that way on it. So fair play for him to him for coming.
Yeah.
What's this now? 30.
20.
I thought it was a 40 from further back. I was like, oh, we're getting going again.
You wish.
It's slowing down again. Yeah, I do wish.
20's plenty.
20's plenty! Fucking not for my bike.
No. And restricted. Reduce speed, it says. I don't think so.
Speed?
Why would you need to reduce speed for that?
Yeah.
Clear, Kev. Clear, clear, clear. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Clear, clear.
Still clear.
Still clear, still clear. You got a left-hander coming up though. Speed camera sign.
That's alright, we're behaving.
Near Ruthin already.
Yeah.
4.9 miles to Ruthin. And then if we head towards...
We've had a good run though, haven't we?
Yeah.
Catching us here.
If we get to Ruthin and with the signs to Chester, I think we just start heading straight towards Chester and the 56.
Yeah. Get my leg over without kicking yours. Can I stand it up without hitting yours? I can. She goes. We'll find it. Are we going back the way we were going?
I've got 1 hour 7 minutes left.
Yeah, we're expecting you round the outside.
Round the outside, round the outside. Round the outside.
Getting out the petrol station before was fun, so getting out of there is going to be fun as well.
Looks like people are letting you out though.
Yeah, fairly steady flow of traffic from that roundabout. Thank you, everybody.
I think we're going right.
Gravel.
Are we going right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, we're going straight on.
Oh, straight on. Okay.
Straight on and then right.
Right?
Yeah, just checking my fuel was on.
Let this biker come through. We're doing 60 now at least. Yeah, it's cooling down a bit. Did you get warm then? It was up to 100, 300. See you later. Let's see how far this mesh works. You ready? Yeah, I know. I'll keep telling you where I'm up to. Oh, it says connection lost. It's not fair, is it? Oh, I've still got you. Oh, you still got me. We're still together. It's amazing that you've gone miles away from me already at that.
As Kev's Cardo intercom crackled out of range, it marked the end of the trip, and although it was just 2 days away, it felt like so much more. I hope you liked our video. If you would like to support my moto in these videos that we're doing, then all we ask is next time you need some motorcycle kit, please check us out first. We've got 3 shops, a shop in Manchester, a shop in Leeds, and a shop at Claycross in Derbyshire. Come visit us in our shop, or visit our websites, which are mymoto-uk.com or dstoremanchester.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Until next time, ride safe.